guys, welcome back. So this video is the Q&A. So I've asked you guys to send me a couple of questions on Instagram and I've gotten quite a few. So yeah, I will answer that while let me fix my hair first. Okay, so also apologies if the back is a little bit messy. I am moving out soon. It's gonna be quite a new chapter for me. Yeah, that'll be in another video. That is something that I also wanted to share with you guys and something that I'm very excited about. Okay, back to the questions. Let me pull it out. Ooh, okay, first one. Skincare routine, all caps. So I'm a very straightforward person when it comes to skincare. I don't use a lot of products, but I definitely use different products for different seasons. What I use for summer in the day is I have my serum, which is the Love the Face Centella Cica Calming Booster Serum. So I use that after I wash my face. Oh my gosh, look at me, beauty influencer. And then afterwards, I go in with my moisturizer, which is also Cica. This one is from Farmstay. It's the Cica Farm Revitalizing Cream Ampoule. Don't know how to say that, but that's how I'll say it. Yeah, it's actually, I love this one because it's so lightweight. Like in summer, you know how like your moisturizers kind of melt off your face, especially with Hong Kong humidity. So I like to use gel moisturizers because they just, yeah, it absorbs quite quick. And then obviously I go in with a sunscreen. I use the Cetaphil Sun SPF 50 plus. So very important to use sunscreen, especially in this heat. I do my treatments at night, so if I'm starting to have like pimples from the heat or like from the weather, I will use Lush Tea Tree Water Toner Water. It's actually been helping me quite a lot with when I have like growing pimples. Yeah, that is what I use for skincare. Pretty straightforward. I don't change my skincare too much just because it works for me. My skin type, I would say, I think it's normal to dry. I used to think my skin was like dry type, but it's actually only really dry in winter. So okay, second question. Advice to stay consistent in gym. Love you, BTW, haha. Love you too. If you feel like it's hard to stay consistent in the gym, I would suggest grabbing a friend to go with you because it makes workouts more fun. But if you don't have friends that have the same like time as you, I guess my advice would be to plan it out, you know, ahead. I like to plan all of my workouts ahead of time, like a week before, so that when I look at my schedule, I know what types of workouts I'm doing. And also, it's very important that you already know what to do when you're going to the gym, because if you don't have a plan going into the gym, you're just gonna stay in the gym for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes looking for workouts, and it's just not going to be a productive session. And I used to do that when I was a beginner in the gym as well. Like I would go scroll on my phone for 30 minutes trying to find a workout because I didn't plan it before. So I think planning in a way will really help you out. Yeah, I think that's my advice. Either go with friends, plan out your workouts and training days. It also really helps if you have a split decided already. Like for example, like, you know, push-pull legs. It does help if you plan it out because you feel like you're a little bit more organized in that way and you can just follow the plan and not your feelings. If you're working towards a goal, you need to have a plan. If not, you're just going to be all over the place and you just won't feel good. Next question, what is your long-term goal in life? My long-term goal, I think it comes in different categories. Spiritually, I would want to be deeply rooted in Christ and to showcase His love, His, generosity, His mercy to others. And it's not something that I could just become in one day, but it's like a daily practice thing. That's one of my long-term goals. Also to share the word with people. On my last video, I didn't really get to share a lot of what I experienced, who I was before I found Christ. So before Christ, I was a person who didn't know their purpose. I was always feeling like, how come some people in life, when they grow up, they're always just like, oh, I already know what I want to do, and I'm already working towards it. Like, I had a lot of friends who knew what they wanted to do, and for me it was kind of just like, I don't know what I want to do, like I thought I wanted to be in archaeology, like I really love history and I really wanted to get into the archaeology field, but in Hong Kong they don't really have that type of subject. They wanted to be in archaeology and I ended up in the fitness industry, but God works in wonderful ways, and I guess I also just didn't know what I really wanted to do. I wanted to be a lot of things, and definitely a personal trainer was not one of them. I did want to become a PT after I started working out because I was like, like I could use it, in the future. If I don't become a PT, at least I have the knowledge to like work out and like make plans and things like that. So I was like, yeah, and then it just led me to this path. And long term would be obviously to have my own gym. It will be hard, of course, but that is what I want to do. I love fitness. It has impacted my life so much, and now I can't see myself doing anything else except for this. So a gym, and obviously I want to grow the Just Hustlin' clothing brand together with my team, and that is the goal. Just want to live my life to the fullest, and a lot of people say that, but for me, fullest would be taking the risk, doing something that I've never done before, i.e. YouTube. Just go with it. How did your fitness journey begin? Inspiration behind. So in primary, I played basketball. My position was pretty important. It was bench warmer. I was bench warmer all season, and the funny thing is I literally only played maybe like the last 10 minutes of a basketball game. And our team won, so I got a medal from that, and that is just unforgettable. But yeah, I started playing sports first. Rugby, definitely the main one. I played contact rugby in high school, and I played a little bit after high school as well because I really did enjoy it. And the fitness journey began when I was 18. When I had my first job, I applied to a gym. So when I was going to the gym, I would follow people's workout videos, and funny enough, I literally did squats every single day. Injured myself, and I couldn't like squat for maybe like 3 months after because I just overdid it. It was not good. But I got into high rocks 4 years ago. 2020. This year is my fourth year joining High Rocks. I joined High Rocks in 2020. My first partner was Kim. We did mixed doubles, which was crazy because we did train, but it was men's weight, in the first. And then my second one, it was a women's double with Maya. My third event was last year. It was my very first solo. And this year, I'm gonna do 2 events. Solo again and doubles with Adina. So that'll be fun. I don't know how it will go, guys. Like, You guys just have to stay tuned. We got 2 more months. So that's how my fitness journey began. Okay, next question. How did you become a PT? So I became a PT pretty straightforward. Joined the NASM-CPT. So CPT stands for Certified Personal Trainer. And I got that pack from Optimum Performances. I think they're the only ones that distribute the NASM in Hong Kong. Yeah, so I took the NASM, I learned it for a year, and then I took my exam. Well, I was at a reception, front desk at a gym, and I just kind of asked for an opportunity. Thank God, you know, they gave me a chance, and I was there for 3 years. And after 3 years, I moved into another gym, and then I started indoor cycling. So it's basically how I became a PT. Very straightforward, NASM. I know it is quite pricey for a lot of people. It was for me, definitely, but they had this installment thing before. I don't know if they still do it now. I could pay it in like 3 to 4 months, I think. I think 3 months, yeah. Yeah, that's how I became a PT. Thank God for the opportunities. I'm very grateful. And question, why did you leave Underdog? Oh, I love Underdog. I left because they became my family, and I love everybody at Underdog. They treated me well, and literally there's no tea at all. Like, it's just what I think is best for me, my growth, and I feel that I've become comfortable because Underdog has become my home. And so I decided to leave them, as hard as it was actually. I remember crying on my last day because I was just like, these people are like home, you know, like I've never been treated so nice. And it was really a sad decision that I had to make because I had to choose my growth over my comfortability. Yeah, I'm crying. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all see too much of my crying. But yeah, I love my team at Underdog. They really have taught me a lot, and I just love them. You know, they support me in everything that I do, even until now. I feel like I haven't left, you know. They'll always be family, and I'll always support them. Yeah, I love them so much. Guys, if you're watching this, I love you guys, and I miss you guys every day. But I just have to push my limits, you know, and go out into the unknown and take my risks and grow from all of this. So next question. Well, it's not a question, but it's like yeah, they said you work out almost every day. How do you do it? How do you recover? That's a good question. My recovery routine right now is stretching. Stretching right after my sessions. I do foam rolling, I stretch, like a little bit of yoga at the end of my sessions, but I definitely need to do some type of like massage because my shoulders are so stiff. Like, let me tell you, it's so stiff. Like, I need to do something about it. Most part of my recovery is sleep. I always sleep early and get at least, my minimum is always 8 hours. And yeah, sometimes 7, but at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So yeah, if you guys do recommend anything for recovery, do let me know. You guys can comment down below what type of recovery I should do. So yeah. Next question. How do you balance working out, content creation, freelance PT, and just hustling all at once? Planning. That is the most important. I don't know if you guys remembered what I told you guys on my very first video. It's called time blocking. So time blocking is basically you set this amount of time to do a specific task. I find it very easy to focus on different aspects of my life when I time block, especially my time with God. That is the most important. So yeah, it's just really that simple, guys. Like planning, time blocking, scheduling, everything beforehand. It really works. Planning is so important. Not even just like for events, but like planning for your financial goals. We're all adults here, so yeah, I've been better now with handling my finances because of my financial planning. So yeah, that's just basically it. You just gotta plan. I mean, that's how I balance everything. Time with my family, time with work, time with friends, time for working out, time for me, for the brand, for content, for YouTube and everything. So yeah, just plan everything out. You got it. Plan it out. Whew, I need to drink water. I got a lot of questions from you guys. Okay. How did you become a spin instructor? Good job. Good job. Good question. I don't know. In all honesty, I did not see myself as a spin instructor, which is the crazy part. I was just like, I love music and I love working out, so why not audition? So that's what I did. I auditioned into this spin studio in Central, and I mean, surprisingly enough, I mean, I wasn't that good in spinning as well, which is what shocked me the most, because I got in, like they accepted me and they saw like potential in me, and then that's when I started training. I actually auditioned to 2 studios, one where I work now and the other one is in Central. So yeah, I auditioned for both and I got in for both, which is like very surprising because yeah, I just didn't expect it. I did not expect to be, you know, like in. I had an opportunity to fly out to Thailand, but I didn't take it just because it just didn't fit for me. The thing that I did learn is not every opportunity that comes your way is really for you. I felt that that opportunity was not for me, so I took Focus Cycle instead, and that's how I ended up in this wonderful place. And so yeah, that's how I became a spin instructor. If you guys want to come join me, I teach at Focus Cycle Monday 8:40, Wednesday 6:30, Thursday and Friday it's 5:15, and then Saturday 1 p.m. So if you guys want to come, just come. Book it on the app, book it at ClassPass. What is your routine / split like? I do 5 spin sessions in 1 week. Now I'm trying to increase my running to 3 times a week and then 2 times for high rocks training. My spin schedule is always the same, but obviously my running and my high rocks trainings, they vary on different days depending on how tired I am and the times that I can, you know, go for a run, because I do have PT clients throughout the week, so I kind of just adjust that according to when I'm free. Will you make music again? As of now, it's not on my list, but I'm not closing the door on it. Right now, I'm just focusing on my fitness, career, and content creation. And all right, we got 2 more tracks. 2 more tracks. Oh my god. The spin instructor in me, y'all. Not tracks. We got 2 more questions. Who's your biggest inspirations? And he is Jesus. Jesus is my ultimate inspiration. He is loving. He is merciful. He is faithful. He is a leader, He is a friend, He is a father, He is everything, you know. And there's just so much to learn from Him, you know. Just His love alone is, it's just something that there's no words to explain, you know. Like, Jesus is love, you know. Like, when you think of Jesus, like, you think, like, for me, the first word that I think of is love. And because He died for all of us, He died for all our sins, He rescued us when we were in the deep. And that's what He did for me. He rescued me. I didn't know what my purpose on earth was. I didn't know what I should be doing. Like, Jesus taught me the most fulfilling thing to do is to serve others and to love others. And if there's someone to look up to, it is God. Like, look at the sky, look at His creation, look at how the flowers bloom and how beautiful they are, like how gradient the colors are. And like, the most important ones is, look at you, how fearfully and wonderfully made you are. But from what I read in the Bible, He loves us so much and He cares for us so much that He knows the number of hair that's on our head at all times. Do you even know how much hair you have? And like, if it falls off, like, you know, that's how much He loves us. And every part of you He made for a purpose. So don't ever forget that you are special, that you are beautifully made. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this Q&A. I know it's a lot, but thank you if you guys made it to the end. Thank you for all of your questions, and thank you for all your support once again. I'll see you in the next video.